Hello and welcome to Two Old Dogs and One New Trick, where we help you win the job search one question at a time. I'm Dan Troop and this is John Hadley. John, today's question is all about mistakes. So how do you handle making a mistake in an interview situation? What do you think?
Well, we're all human, including the hiring manager, much as some of us are worried about that. And hiring managers are more forgiving than you think. They recognize this is a stressful situation. So they don't expect you necessarily to be perfect. So the more relevant question is, okay, how can I handle this professionally? In fact, if I handle it professionally, it gives an indication of how I'm going to deal with mistakes on the job, in presentations, anywhere else, which is a really important quality to bring to the table, my ability to handle those things and not let it throw me off track. So it's very context sensitive as to the exact type of mistake you made. But let me give you an example. Suppose I'm telling you this accomplishment story, Dan, and I suddenly realize I'm going too far. I'm going farther than you wanted, but I haven't gotten to the result. I haven't gotten to the great ending I had in mind. There's a tendency for me to say, well, yeah, okay, I'll start talking faster. I've got to get to the end. I got to finish it. Wrong. What I should do in that case is just say, Dan, I realize I'm probably telling you more than you wanted to know. So let me stop here and just let you tell me if there's something you want me to expand on. Be a much more powerful approach. So think about what it is that I can do professionally to recover from this error. Suppose it's that I just lost my train of thought in the middle of a response. I can say, I lost my train of thought. Could we come back to this later? Or maybe I come back to the beginning. But it's more just, how do I deal with this professionally? What do you think, Dan?
Well, I really don't like this question at all because I don't think anybody's perfect. I've interviewed and hired a lot of people in my career, and none of them were perfect. You can put me at the top of that list. I differ a little bit from you in the response, in that I think if you hear it in your head that, oh, I'm making a mistake in my answer, I'm more inclined for forward motion, because I think that no matter what, somewhere down the line in the interview, you're going to get a chance to say, I'd like to clarify or expand on my response to, one of your earlier questions. And if it's not in the interview, if it's post-interview, you can do that same clarification in the thank you note that you're going to send out. Critically important, because you're going to do a lot of interviews, and the job search is like a sales funnel. You want lots of opportunities. That is, when you get home, back to your office, fire up the webcam and ask yourself that question again and record yourself a few times until you get comfortable with the delivery. So that's how I see it.
That's our tip for this time, and we look forward to talking to you next time.